Shake that.
What a pass by Steve. Oh, the smashing move. Little Houdini inside by Kobe. It is a gorgeous night in Los Angeles and another sellout here at the Staples Center for Game 2 of our TNT National NBA doubleheader, all brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Tonight, the Phoenix Suns on the outside looking in the Western Conference playoff picture take on the number 2 team in the West, the Los Angeles Lakers, at 50 up and 20 down. And a pleasant good evening, everyone, along with Hall of Famer Kevin McHale. Kevin Harlan, thank you so much for joining us. Kevin, the hottest team in the NBA since the All-Star break, the Los Angeles Lakers 12-1.
Not only 12-1, but how they're doing it. They're doing it with stifling defense. I mean, their defense is coming out and just shutting people down, and that's unlike a lot of LA teams. They've usually played a little casual defense. They've turned it up a notch, and everybody in the league's noticed.
And everybody's playing defense, including Kobe Bryant, who highlights the starters tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, and they're going to be taking on a Phoenix team that has some recognizable names. What's the matchup you're going to watch tonight?
Well, I'm going to watch the 38-year-old Grant Hill taking on the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Boy, that's a lot to ask for a 38-year-old.
It is.
But he loves it. He's a defensive guy that's going to keep him in front of him. He's not going to get discouraged if Kobe makes some shots, and he's a very disciplined defender as Grant Hill.
Kobe Bryant is playing injured. He's got the bad ankle. He's got a stiff neck. He's got a sore shoulder. Some of the things he has to put up with as this season concludes. You just wonder if Phil Jackson is going to give him some time to breathe and rest as the season winds down.
I think it's a wait-and-see mode. We talked to Phil a little bit, and he said wait and see as they go inside Ron Artest in the post, and he misses offensive rebound. Great pass by Odom to Gasol for a dunk. But as far as Kobe goes, I think a wait-and-see approach, Kevin. See how everything goes, and see how Kobe responds to a little bit of rest next week. They have 3 days off, and hopefully he'll respond well.
Phoenix Suns, one of 8 teams to win on this floor this season. This is Vince Carter, who is picked up by Odom, rebound by Artest, and here comes Kobe Bryant. Kobe coming off a 22-point performance the other afternoon against the Portland Trail Blazers, and he had 10 in the fourth quarter and a 4-point LA win. Here is Odom on cover with some nice screen work down below. Rebound by Vince Carter. Grant Hill and Nash with Carter and Fry. Fry missed about 12 days with a dislocated shoulder. Popping a 3 right here. Rebound by Robin Lopez, who works against Gasol. And look at the defenders all around him with no help. Suffocating defense and a foul, or just knocked out of bounds. Just knocked out of bounds inside.
One orange jersey in a sea of white. He was the only guy in there. He tries to get it. He gets one kind of stuffed. He gets it. He almost falls down, gets it back, and he just keeps working. Robin Lopez is the guy that you see Carter go hard to the hole and not make it. Robin Lopez is the guy they need to really pick up his play, Kevin. He's been a little bit out of sorts a little bit for the Suns.
Well, he's got a pretty good backup in Marcin Gortat as Gasol goes inside. So Phoenix comes the other way, and they have started 0 of 5. Here is Nash, and he is playing injured. He's got pelvic instability is the clean way to describe his problem. They switch on defense. Here is Carter now.
Got a mismatch in the post. Now here Fry just got to take his time, go up and score the ball there. Good job against Fisher. How do you know when you have pelvic instability?
Well, a guy like him who relies, talking about Nash, relies so much on balance with all the different things he does on the floor, but he's had a injury that is hard to get rid of. He suffered the last month or so as Gasol knocks it down. And Pau Gasol playing well. No Bynum tonight again for the Los Angeles Lakers. Game 2 of his suspension, and they talked about it in the studio. They will try to survive one more game without him, as a good triple is put in by Vince Carter. And Bynum really has been one of the reasons why the team has gone 12-1 since the All-Star break.
Bynum has been playing at a level that's been unbelievable. Rebounding, running the floor, blocking shots, doing everything. And he doesn't even need to score for the team to play well, Bynum. And you can see Odom miss a shot there. But Bynum's been huge, Kevin. He's just holding down that paint for him, and his activity level has been off the charts.
Here is Nash, who is number 2 in the NBA in assists and moving pretty good right now. They've had a day to rest. They played here against the Clippers on Sunday. Trying to spin on Fisher and takes advantage of that mismatch.
Yeah, they probably don't want Fisher guarding Fry too much more. 2 times in the post, and nice job by Fry. Took his time, got 2 easy shots, and a huge height mismatch when you get Fisher guarding Fry.
Lakers going for their 5th consecutive win tonight.
That'd be a fish fry, Kevin.
Yes, it would. Ron Artest, his game is tightening up here as we wind down the regular season. Shot clock at 6. Robin Lopez is on Gasol. Lopez picks up his first personal foul for the Phoenix Suns, who are 7 wins back of where they were at the same time a season ago.
Yeah, they switch right here, and all of a sudden Fry goes down, and Steve Nash just knows what to do, gets him the ball, and again, that's just way too much height to go over. And Pau Gasol comes over, challenges late, but nice little floating hook by Fry.
Going for their 5th consecutive win overall. Lakers are going for their 7th consecutive win here at home. We talked with Phil Jackson before the game. He feels comfortable where his team is right now, and it sounds like the communication lines are open. After the All-Star break, Derek Fisher kind of sat the team down and said, we have got to really bolster what we do, especially on the defensive end. That was coming just before the All-Star break when they had disastrous East Coast road swing. A steal by Kobe Bryant. Works on the defense of Nash and takes it right to the rim.
Layup by Kobe. You know what happened? Fisher came out and said, this is your role. He explained to everybody, don't get out of your role. Be content to do what you do well. As you see Nash, that little fadeaway that he makes quite often. And they really got a lot of things straightened out. And Phil thought it really helped Artest. Thought it really felt it really helped Odom. It's a nice hard drive by Kobe. And from that point on, boy, the Lakers have been rolling.
They have been. Here is Carter with a nice reverse, ducking the defense and sliding in for 2. And with 4 minutes gone, Phoenix is on top by 1. And Vince Carter has started 2 of 4 with 5. And here is Pau Gasol. Now, with Odom starting and Bynum out, we've got some changes. In essence, Bynum is taking the place as though of Lopez. Takes it right down the lane into very little resistance from Los Angeles.
Great pass by Steve Nash. Been doing that so long. What a nice drop-off pass back to Lopez, just for an easy layup.
But they normally bring Odom off the bench,
yes,
and he's very comfortable in that 6-man role.
Absolutely. Really 6th man of the year, I think. I think he deserves the award this year. I think he's played great. It changes up. Look, they're not nearly the team without Andrew Bynum out there. It just changes all the rotations and everything. And Odom's put up great numbers as a starter, but he's so valuable coming off the bench. As you see him now guarding Nash. And again, now we got Kobe guarding the big fella in the post. See how he does.
Against Fry, out to Nash. Good ball rotation to Carter, hitting another 3. So Carter has 8 to lead all scorers. 6 so far for Pau Gasol.
Coach Gentry said Carter's capable, Kevin, of going out for 30 on any given night. He just can't be quite as consistent as he was when he was a little bit younger, but looks like Vince has got a great rhythm and getting off early for the Suns.
He's in his 30s. Of course, 38-year-old Grant Hill. Nash is 36. A missed shot from outside. There's a little bit of age on these Suns. It's a very short memory, of course, for all of us, but of course, last year, the Phoenix Suns were in the Western Conference Finals against these LA Lakers.
Yeah, they sure were. And you see a nice extra pass there, and you talk about Carter making shots. Great pass by Nash as you see that. But there's no question, Kevin, the Suns last year made to the Western Conference Finals, and now their future is uncertain with all the older players.
Lopez picks up his second timeout in Los Angeles on TNT.